Hi, this is Ken with Intrinsic Running. Today I'm going to climb the Piestewa Peak Summit Trail barefoot. It's a 1.2 mile trail that's about 1.9 kilometers. It rises 1,200 feet. That's about 366 meters. And I did it barefoot 10 months ago for the first time. Today I'm going to do it barefoot for the second time. When I come back down, I'm going to wear a pair of 5-fingers, but the plan is to try to go all the way up barefoot. So I'm going to walk over now to the start of the trail and get started. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here, take a break, and sort of explain what I'm doing. I'm maybe a third up the summit trail right now. So a lot of people will look at this video and think this is kind of crazy and think that they couldn't possibly hike something like this barefoot. But let me explain. First of all, it takes strong feet, strong ankles. You develop that through a combination of strength training and just hiking this type of terrain, using minimal footwear, doing it barefoot once in a while, and you develop that strength in your ankles, and you need strength in your whole lower extremity, including your hips, to take big steps. So a lot of what I'm doing here is taking steps on relatively smooth surfaces. There are areas where I don't have those smooth surfaces, so I just walk a little more slowly, walk more gently. But where I'm taking the big steps is where you need the strength in your legs and your hips. The other thing that you need to do this is what we call neuromotor fitness. That's a type of fitness that most people aren't familiar with. Most people have heard of strength training, cardio training, flexibility training. Neuromotor fitness has to do with agility, gait, coordination, and balance. And it's, as I said, an emerging type of fitness. It's very important for anybody, especially athletes, but even anyone who's not athletic, just performing daily activities, you rely on this type of fitness. Elderly people need it to prevent falls in which they could break their hip. And it's a skill-based form of fitness. So, like any skill, it's something that you learn through practice. And when you learn the neuromotor fitness as it relates to doing this kind of activity, you become good at knowing where and how to place your feet. And then as you gain that skill, you can go a little bit faster. It has to do with, again, balancing your body so you don't fall over. Sometimes I'm walking on curbs because they're nice and smooth, so that definitely requires good balance.
Well, Etsy, you just buy the fingers and charge like $60 just to match boxes of yeah, you just did it at work. Yeah, I just have to buy.
Okay, I'm back down at the bottom. I hiked all the way up barefoot, about 1.2 miles. I got to the summit, spent a little bit of time up there. I put on an old pair of 5-finger shoes for the hike back down because it's a lot more uncomfortable coming down than going up. So now I want to talk a little bit about why I do this. It was painful, very challenging, but so is running a marathon. When I got to the top, I had a strong sense of accomplishment. Another reason I do it is I really value foot strength in my personal fitness, and this kind of activity really strengthens your feet. Your feet are your foundation, and as a runner, I feel foot strength is very important. Also, this was a very mindful activity. That is to say that it requires a lot of intense, sustained concentration. Mindfulness activity helps to rewire the brain and makes us calmer and better equipped to handle the stresses and ups and downs of our daily lives. So that was my barefoot hike today. I don't know if I'll do this again anytime soon. If you're interested in barefooting, particularly barefoot or minimalist running, barefoot culture, I suggest you check out my website. It's called intrinsicrunning.com. And until next time, see you.